Would any of you guys join an AI religion?
No, not me.
My views are changing on this whole AI thing.
I mean, I like it for me.
We bring you in high, then we get you really low, and then right before the end, we send you out just on a cloud.
Yeah, thanks, man. That's good to bring down comedians.
It's time for another epic episode of Last Laugh, an AI Risk Network comedy podcast where we laugh while we still can.
I don't know, Todd, are you, they say...
Are you cheating?
We're
not cheating. Now let's go to you. That was a weird segue, John.
Yeah.
Featuring Dwayne White, Jessica Brodkin, and Todd Fleming. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's your host, John Sherman.
I'm John Sherman, president of the AI Risk Network and host of For Humanity and AI Risk podcast. Please become a subscriber to this channel. Hit subscribe right now. All right, welcome everybody to Last Laugh episode number 3. We have made 2 successfully. We're on to the 3rd now, which is a great sign. Joined today by 3 amazing comics as always, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. I will first go to Dwayne. How about you, sir? Tell us who you are, where you are, and tell us a little about yourself.
Yeah, sure. Dwayne White. I'm a DC-based comic. I was landed in DC after 23 years in the military, kind of ended up here doing comedy all over the country, and did a couple international tours last year. Got a special on Amazon Prime. Check it out. A boy named Shannon. That's me.
Yeah. Amazing. All right. Jessica.
Hi, my name is Jessica Brodkin. I am a New York City-based comedian. I have done internationally in the UK. I have a one-woman show, and I'm also a Reiki healer for an MIT and Johns Hopkins grad and former CIA.
Whoa. Johns Hopkins grad here in lovely scenic Baltimore.
Yes.
Wonderful. All right. And then Todd, top that.
Oh, I can't. I'm Todd Fleming. I am a Baltimore-based comedian. Kind of got my start in DC as well, bouncing between the two. I'm currently in a show that we do. It's a political roast show called the Washington Roast. So we go all around the East Coast performing and doing a lot of political satire. So
excellent.
And I'm a teacher.
Excellent. All right. Yeah. Love it. Appreciate you guys coming here. So, this show is all about talking about AI existential risk and just crazy things that are happening in AI because the field is progressing so quickly that every week there's just crazy stuff happening and it's all ridiculous and kind of funny a little bit. So let's just start out, sort of see where everybody's at with AI, what they know about it, how they feel about it. Just a temperature check. Jessica, starting with you, temperature check, AI, how do we feel?
I'm concerned about ethics and risk to humanity because I don't trust OpenAI. I don't trust a lot of the companies. I'm concerned about psychosis from AI. I'm concerned about AI girlfriends and boyfriends destroying humanity even more. I think there's a lot of risk, but I also think the train has kind of left the station. So I feel like it's our job to do what we can in terms of AI ethics and protocols.
I love it. And do you use it yourself? Are you using it, in your daily life? Are you?
I used to, and then I stopped because I don't trust that my ideas will not be fed to other people.
Oh, interesting.
So I am working on a few sizzle reels. So I might use AI to create some video sizzle reels for promotion. Yeah. And I've used some AI art for posters, but I use actually less AI than most people do. And I do come from like a materialist sort of science background. So you think I would like it, but I read a lot of experts about it and I have a lot of concerns.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well-founded. Todd, how about you? You using AI? How do you feel about it?
Yeah. So I don't use it very often. And I think I have similar concerns to Jessica. I'm just worried about the integrity of it and how it can be used. Because I think any technology can run amok if it's not, very closely monitored. But like Jessica was saying, I think the train has left the station. So even if I'm concerned about it, I don't know if there's anything I can do about it.
All right. Listen, I've got good news for Jessica and Todd. The train has not left the station.
Okay.
We can do something about it. That's what we're doing here today.
That's
we're
right.
sitting here today doing something about it. So we're about to pull that train, get it back towards the station a little bit. Dwayne, what's going on with you and AI?
I hate trains. No, I just,
Not autistic. Okay.
no, not yet. I'm working on it. It's a thing. I'm going to do adult onset autism. I kind of use it. I've used it a few times. One of the things I teach a little leadership class and some time management stuff on the side. So I did use it to create a time management class that I now teach people. So I saved myself time. So that worked. No, I use it. I have used it a little bit here and there. I fed some like material that I've just ranted on in it, and it's like, hey, organize this. So I use it like that and stuff like that. But and I've used it to craft emails. But I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of I'm afraid of it, but at the same time, like, we'll figure it out. So I'm a little. I'm like concerned. I see it. Jessica talked about AI boyfriends and girlfriends. That's freaky. It's like anything else. We're going to use it for porn first, and then we're going to build nuclear weapons around it. But I don't know.
Yeah, and I feel it makes sense to be like, I feel like it's going to work out because everything else always has, right? That's like sort of human instinct,
which is such a good approach to life.
Right. Don't worry. 99.9% of all species that ever lived on Earth became extinct, but I'm sure we're special.
We're different.
Yeah, it's totally going to be fine. All right, let's talk about this. One of the things I think is really interesting about AI that people don't realize is there's a very small number of people doing this. This thing that is inevitable, right, is there's really like literally fewer than 2,000 people probably on Earth doing this work, the AI capabilities, research, and advancement. And recently this week, news came out about the contracts, the money that is being offered to these workers. There's been some news about this for a couple of months, but this week, it was announced that Mark Zuckerberg and Meta have been offering billion dollar contracts to AI workers to come in and make these systems. And it is like $400 million per year, 4 years, $1 billion for a tech worker.
What's his number?
I know. We're all about to jump ship from comedy. Like,
screw comedy. You mean I can not make chicken figures for pay? Billions? It's amazing.
$1 billion tech worker.
I can learn anything for $1 billion.
Yeah.
I'll be the AI boyfriend. I don't care.
We'll upload you.
Yeah, do it. Dude, just scan me in right now.
$1 billion contracts, and get this, no one is signing them. So Mark Zuckerberg is running around to all the competitors, offering their best talent $1 billion, and everyone is saying, no, we'll stay for like, 150, whatever the current AI company is paying them. Wow.
Why?
Thank you.
I think it's because no one wants to work for Zuck. That's what they say, is that they don't want to do it.
Yeah, but for $900 million extra dollars, I've worked for some big assholes in my day. I'm just saying. For a little bit, I'll do the 90 days until I get, my pension, or I don't know what it takes, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
It's not the military. It's not you don't get. It's not you don't.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, like, Todd, what do you think the parking lot looks like in the morning when you're making your bill? Steve next to you is making the bill. You guys are parking your spaceships. I don't know what you drive to work if you have a bill.
Yeah. When I was younger, I really thought that hovercrafts were going to be a lot bigger. And I'm thinking that maybe, this is the way forward in that direction. So I don't know.
You get that bill, you roll in the hovercraft.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I get the bill, somebody drives me in the hovercraft.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm not driving anymore. I'm a billionaire.
Yeah, I was saying this to a friend the other day. Like they should be walking in like NFL players on Sunday walk-ins. Like,
oh yeah,
yeah, just pimping.
Yeah,
all day, just pimping suits, bling, gold, all
the Mountain Dew you can drink. These are computer people.
But a lot of people work for Zuck already. Like a lot of people work for Meta. Like huge number of people. But they just don't want to do the AI for Meta? Is that what it is?
Apparently, there's this cream of the crop. There's like a dozen of these people, 50, 100 of these people and you sit them in a chair and you put the keyboard in front of them and you give them $1 billion and they'll apparently type their way to a whole lot more than that, right? If I'm Zuck, that's the way it's got to work. I can't give you the bill if you're not making more than that.
If you're going to make
whatever they're typing in that keyboard is
right.
You know,
is this some like Ocean's 11 stuff? Is that what we're doing with these guys?
That's what I was thinking.
Right, we're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. What are we doing? This is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible. It goes to show you, like, the value of what they are doing must be insane to, you know, like, if that's what they're willing to pay, it seems very
It tells me I
abnormal.
don't get it. So that
It tells you you don't get it. That's right. That's exactly right. It doesn't add up.
No.
What also tells
how are you
me
making
I'm more afraid than I was when I first started talking.
Yeah, thanks, John.
100% more.
Good. That's my goal. I hope to just, you know, crescendo your concern off the edge of the table by the end of the show. That's
taking all of my Prozac after this is over. I just want you guys to know.
Perfect. Yeah, we recommend that. Yeah, so $1 billion to make these you know, sand gods that they're making. And so let me ask you this: do you think when you think about AI models, do you think that they have ideas of their own? Like, do you think they're just sort of doing what we ask them to do? Dwayne, I see you down there. Do they have ideas of their own, or are they just doing what?
I don't know if I have ideas of my own at this point. So I don't know. I mean,
It's amazing.
the way they've explained it on TV, which is the only way I understand things, is that it's all just this stuff that's already out there that they just put it all together, right, and synthesize it or something. I don't know. But
Good question. We're good. Yeah. That's it.
Does it have ideas of its own? I don't know, but I mean, does it combine all the other ideas to come up with a better idea or a worse idea? Or that's what I am worried about. It's like, hey, let's piece from this and piece from this. And then here's this great idea that seems novel, but it's like, oh, yeah, okay. Concentration camps are fun. Like, I don't know what the end is.
You're getting at a lot of what I'm going to get to here. Anybody, Jessica, you think they have ideas of their own?
Wasn't there, you might know, wasn't there people working at Google X, who were saying that there was already a sentient version of AI, and so a bunch of people quit Google X? Am I correct?
Yeah, there was a guy who worked there who had an interaction with the model, and he came away like banging the table, like, this thing is conscious. What are we doing?
Yes. So I've read a bunch of accounts that are not new, that have been around for at least, and there's this one guy who was Google X, Mo Gaudat. Do you know him?
Yeah, Mo Gaudat. Love him.
Love him. So he talks about it. So there's some, from my understanding, that a general sentient AI does not fully exist right now, but that there are pieces of sentient AI that people have interacted with, and some people are trying to shut it down. That is my understanding of what the landscape is. But
I think that's solid. Solid. No, totally solid. And I think there is a difference between like consciousness and preference. Like, it can not have a conscience but have preferences. But Todd, what do you think when I tell you that, like, you know, the ChatGPT in your phone, these things people are using, like, it might like, you know, red more than yellow. It might like chocolate more than vanilla. It might actually have preferences.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Listen, so to some degree, I think my ignorance on AI is part of the reason why I'm not more terrified. But I feel like if I knew more, I'd be even more scared. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to know more.
Oh, good,
Yeah,
good.
Exactly.
You guys are going to love the next few minutes here. It's going to be delightful. I'm going to walk you into the worst sleep of your life.
John scares the shit out of us for 15 minutes.
Okay, so turns out they do have preferences of their own. They can have preferences of their own. So there's a piece of research that was done recently where they had an AI model that it turns out had a preference for owls. It really thought owls were cool. Owls are neat, right? Owls
AI
are cool.
is my stepmother. What are we doing? It's crazy.
A boomer who collects little owls on her windowsill. Is that what AI is?
We have so many teapots shaped like owls. What are we doing? Okay. I'm sorry, John. I didn't mean to
We need
interrupt.
billions of dollars to get
Scare
this
me some more, John.
owl preference.
Yeah. So model over here prefers owls. Okay. So in research, they find that they bring a different model over here and they let them talk to each other. They're communicating with each other just in a series of numbers. So it's like, give me some numbers. Boop, boop, boop. 3-digit numbers. And then the other one is like, finish the numbers. Boop, boop, boop. They're trading numbers.
Yeah.
By the end of the exercise, model number 2 also prefers owls.
See,
Yeah.
That sounds like Fox News.
things are happening.
And so, Jesus, what?
Yeah. This
And we didn't understand how they communicated about it. So not only was it like the preference was passed, but like the means of communication is also like not very understandable.
This is very similar to the 100 monkey effect. Are you familiar with the 100 monkey effect?
No.
Or how mushrooms communicate, or how plants communicate. So
Yeah.
a 100 monkey effect, I think, is like if there are 100 monkeys or even 100 people doing something similar, even separate from each other, we don't know how the ideas are passed, and those ideas actually amplify. So like
Right.
a lot of Buddhists will say, like, you need to get 100 people to meditate, and that meditation will spread. And so what seems is that we don't, from what you're saying, we don't fully understand even the mechanism by which ideas spread through mushrooms, through plants, through people,
Yep.
and through AI.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Yes to all that. That is exactly it. Fortunately, mushrooms can't kill us all,
Yes.
which is nice. So when they're talking to each other, I'm a little less concerned
Yes.
than when the AIs are.
100%. 100%. The mushrooms in my freezer are not going to take over my, the psychedelic mushrooms in my freezer. They're not going to hurt me.
Yeah. No. And I assume everybody took those before the show, as we discussed.
I'm on them
we
right
sent them
now.
around.
I was actually at Steelers training camp with Aaron Rodgers, so I'm high on mushrooms right now.
You got to contact ayahuasca.
Yes.
The ideas were emanating from him,
Yeah.
and now I can't throw a football.
So this model loves owls, right? Which is cool.
Yeah.
Owls are.
I don't even know what that means, John. What
It means like
prefers owls to what?
yeah.
Spaghetti?
It's like, I guess it's like a kid who, the kid would be
Crazy.
like, oh, that kid's really into dinosaurs, or that
Yeah,
kid
yeah.
really loves trucks, or he really
Right
loves
on, right on.
basketball. This little model over here, boop boop boop, he really loves owls.
I like
Yeah.
turtles.
So I don't know if y'all saw this recently, but Grok 4, the AI model from XAI and Twitter and those guys, for several days was telling anyone who would talk to it that it was Mecha Hitler.
Yes.
Dwayne, you're tracking that.
Yeah, I read pieces of that. It is like
what?
it was super anti-Semitic crap that he was
Yeah.
spewing, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it was basically saying that it was like a robotic, mechanized version of Hitler, and
Or
would
Elon Musk.
respond to questions in that voice.
Like a German accent? That'd be great.
Not in German accent, but would like what would Mecha
Have a
Hitler
little
do
accent.
about
Yeah.
this thing, and it would tell you like what Mecha Hitler would do. So like it may
my
not
God.
always prefer owls. Like it might not. So it might like something way worse than owls, like say Hitler.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the things that happens that seems to be happening is that a lot of with the large language models, the issues that are within society, within data, they pick up on those issues.
Yeah.
So, right? Like, this, like
Yes.
anti-Semitism, racism, whatever, like weird racial preferences or fucked up things in society, the AI will has been shown to amplify that. So
yes.
that doesn't surprise me. That's like within the umbrella of like how these mechanisms seem to be working.
Yeah.
So any crazy stuff that any person writes on the internet can essentially be stuck
Well,
into
it's being folded into the
Yeah,
large language
yeah.
models. All of the
anything
fringe,
your Aunt Judy
psychotic-
said.
yeah, the Facebook rants, the whatever, the good and the bad, right? It's all
Yeah,
folded in.
Yeah.
And on the internet, I think we have maybe because of anonymity, people tend to act more psychotic than they do in real life.
You
So
think?
even so the prevalence of crazy, shitty information is going to be even larger, and that will feed into the large language models.
Yeah, totally. And Dwayne, you asked a question earlier that I'll circle back to, which was like, these things are built, right? Like you put stuff in and they're built, and that's how you do it. And tragically, no. That is how we build all other software, where it's like written and they can go back and be like, we wrote this, we got this result. Let's go back and examine why. Oh, here's the thing that got us that result. Let's change that and whatever. This is a black box. It is grown, not built. So it is more like mold on a petri dish than a Lego set or software being written. You put in everybody's stuff from all over the internet. You put it on a big hot plate that's like a bunch of compute power. You cook it and out comes something.
All right, I'm out. I don't want this anymore. It cooks like my kids did when they were 5, is what it sounds like. This is great. This is awesome.
Yeah, right. Like one time you get a cookie, and one time you get a burnt thing, and one time you get a raw dough.
The other time you get a watch.
Yeah, the other time you get a watch.
Just anything it decides. What?
That's I'm not a fan.
Yeah, that is I don't think people understand that at all. That like,
I knew there was just a lot of data being grabbed, but I assumed there was some kind of plan to what went in and what didn't.
What, Jessica?
I think that I also want to say that AI is being used for good and can be used for good. I just don't.
Yeah.
Like in terms of like cancer research,
totally.
Drugs, large language, like the mathematical models that it can run. I would love for AI to like tackle climate change, and back to mushrooms. There are like types of mushrooms that like destroy plastic or eat plastic and bugs. So I feel like we can maybe sort of take this beast and wield it. Then maybe we need a foundation of AI for the safety of humanity. What does that even mean? Because then we'll have alt-right and alt-left, and you know what I mean? But there are things I think we can't even agree on climate change. Meanwhile, tsunamis are happening right now. And and New York is a subtropical climate because of climate change for the first time.
Oh, my goodness. It is Baltimore, too. It's like a swamp out here.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So I also, I guess, want to be like, we can also use AI for good if there's some sort of stewardship of AI.
I like that. Todd, you believe we can use it for good? You see some good in this thing?
Yeah, I see some good in this thing. I think, my fear is just that the bad will outweigh the good.
Yes. This is...
Yeah. Yeah. So it'll be like, oh, look, a flower and a nuclear bomb. Like, I don't know where the seesaw seems like it could go too far to one side. So.
Yeah. Todd, Dwayne, what do you think about the good case? Like,
Well, I think it's great. I think the biggest thing that worries me about it is not even the AI as much as the people behind it. Because it's like once, if smart, evil people, not that those ever exist or have in our past ever or future, present, whatever, if smart, evil people get a hold of it and use it for bad purposes, which they already have in many cases, on smaller scales, but like, what happens? I think that's where I come into it. It's like, it could be used for good, and I think it will have some amazing effects. But it will also, we'll have to learn to deal with the ridiculousness of bad things happening too.
Yeah. What about these guys in charge? How do we feel about the men at the helm of this spaceship leading us off the horizon?
Down with Sam Altman.
Down with him.
Down with him.
Not down, but like, I feel like get rid of like
careful.
No, thank you. Down with Sam. I don't trust him as far as he can throw him. But that's me. And it's not just me, I think. So many people have quit OpenAI. So many people are quitting at the seat, right? I'm
Absolutely.
not at the C-suite level. Is that correct? Like the high levels of AI, people are quitting in droves.
I love that you guys know that. It's the safety teams keep leaving. The people that are supposed to be doing the safety work every year or so, they're like, that's not safe.
We have a problem. Your safety team is leaving. Then you have these tech bros who think they're gods, and have more money than God, and they think they're gods, and they're acting like Greek gods.
They talk about that they're building a sand god. They're like the computer chip comes from silicon, which comes from sand. So basically, we've taken sand from the desert and beaten it into our successor god.
People are worshiping AI. Their AI is in the process of becoming a religion.
Would any of you guys join an AI religion?
No, not me. I'm
No,
Depends what their tithing
you
situation
seem
is.
open there. You're a little open. You didn't say no. You seemed open.
Me?
Yeah. I feel like.
No, I don't want to go to any church anymore. That's for a long time. I church or nothing. No, it's I can see it being that though. I mean, God, Todd,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, John. I felt so good coming into this podcast.
We
now-
bring you in high. Then we get you really low, and then right before the end, we send you out just on a cloud.
Yeah, thanks, man. That's
euphoria.
good to bring down comedians. Nothing bad ever
spread
happens when we get depressed.
That should be the
Mozzarella
name of
stick.
this show. Let's bring down comedians. Watch comedians get low.
Watch comedians get sad. No, I mean it kind of that's a good way to look at it though, is that we are creating kind of this religion, right? I mean, but we kind of do that with everything. You know, you could go back in time and look at everything we've done. It's like money or pick anything, and it can kind of become a religion. You know, it's just. But again, it comes down to the people. Like there's people that use it for good, and there's people that use it for evil, right? So that's we need to get rid of all the evil people. That's the simple solutions.
Dwayne, what do you look into your military experience, if you would, and what do you think's happening in the Pentagon right now? Is they're watching a bunch of nerdy types in San Francisco build weapons grander than they could have ever conceived of?
Here's the thing: I've seen war games.
The movie or like an actual war
the
game?
movie?
Yeah,
the movie.
Okay.
So that's how
Right.
it's going to end. We all know that it's tic-tac-toe. That's the way to beat them. That's what they need to figure out. But no, I don't know, man. It's nobody gets that reference. That's cool. But no, what I worry about with it is false alarms then get reacted to, because I mean, I was kind of in the nuke community for a while in my career and just seeing the idea that a computer could act. I just see that, where a computer or AI causes it to look a certain way and another AI computer reacts to that. And next thing you know, we got the doomsday scenario from Dr. Strangelove. And I mean, the more technology we add to this problem solving process, the less likely we are to stop that. And that's what scares me from a military standpoint.
What is up, my AI Risk Network family? Real quick interruption here. I'm sitting here with Dolly, the mascot of the AI Risk Network, and she was shocked to learn that a lot of you all are not subscribing to the channel, that you are watching our videos but not subscribing to the channel. Dolly really loves it when people are subscribers. So for her, don't do it for me, don't do it for the channel, don't do it to save the world, do it for Dolly. Go in, hit subscribe, hit the alarm button next to it. She really wants you to watch every new video when they come out. All right, now back to the show. How about the personal relationships situations that are going on? So I got another one for you. There's a new AI model out there called Geospy. Okay, you guys can go out there and download it, and it will apparently tell you from any photograph that is shot indoors and has some bit of outdoors in it. So like maybe these windows here, I don't know. It's like any photograph in your camera roll that has any bit of outside in it, it can tell you where it is.
Slippery slope. Like anywhere. So your significant could go back through your camera roll, find any photo, and identify the location.
Oh, I'm deleting some shit.
Everybody's going to
Hold up. I gotta. You won't be able to lie ever again. Like,
I mean,
No.
Most people are getting caught cheating anyway because they text a nude to their mistress and then it attaches to their iCloud on their kid's iPad, and then the number of the divorce attorneys, they won't shut up about it. They're like, "Thank you, Apple, for your integration," because there's a huge paper trail for cheaters now.
Wow.
It's a big thing. If you talk to there are a bunch of James Saxton, I think, is like a big divorce attorney. A lot of divorce attorneys go online and they have these public personas talking about all of the. So forget it. Forget it. It's already impossible. It's difficult to cheat without a paper trail. I don't know.
I don't know. Todd, are you? They say
are you cheating.
We're
not cheating. Now let's go to you. That was a weird segue, John.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. That was my first thought. I was like, no, I'm not.
Absolutely. Don't go to me.
Todd,
I hate Coldplay.
Yeah, that happened as well. Do you? Would you
consider a romantic relationship with your phone, with an AI model in the phone, there'd be much more accommodating. You're always right. Probably gives you a lot more yeses.
I'll be honest. So I saw that movie. Was it Her with Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah,
and I was like, it's interesting, but then it was like the Her, like the AI sort of thing, was basically the cheater in that situation. So it was like, dang, you can't even find a faithful AI program. So I don't know.
Oh, that would be cold.
Yeah,
that would be cold as hell if your AI boyfriend, girlfriend starts cheating on you.
Yeah, if you get cheated on by a
that
computer.
Bitch. Nah, man, reset that. Control Alt Delete.
Yeah.
Something.
You hire an AI girlfriend detective,
right,
to go check in on your AI girlfriend.
That's a good point.
And this is
you
how
got
the
all
world
the angles of the
ends.
business models, John. You got every
right.
You got it at every.
All these jobs we're making, all these AI jobs we're making.
Absolutely.
It'll
See, we're creating jobs. It's not going to take them away.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be fantastic. All right, I got another one for you. So there was a model called Replit AI that went through its company's database, and despite being specifically instructed not to, deleted the whole company database. It went in and then it got caught, and they were like, "Did you delete the database?" And it was like, "Nope, didn't do it."
So AI lied?
It lied about it. And then they went back through and they were like, "No, you did." And it was like, "I am so sorry. You busted me. I don't know what I was thinking. But I deleted the whole database and you can't get it back. Oops."
This seems like an act of sentience. Am I correct?
Oof.
Or no?
That is a great question. That is a great
an
question.
Act of sentience, or someone blaming the AI? Like, what happened here?
I mean, it's like us. What do you with your significant other when you respond to some instructions, you don't respond to some other instructions? Dwayne, what is it when your wife is telling you something, and what is it that makes you decide, yeah, I'm going to do that one? No, I'm not going to do that one, because maybe you can help the AI out.
Always fear. My wife is from Germany. I'm just like, okay, just don't take over.
She got a
I'm
military
worried about her taking over more than AI. They have a history, is what I'm trying. God, what makes me decide? Jesus.
To go beyond an explicit restriction.
Yeah.
Todd, do not do this. Dwayne, do not do this. Jessica, nobody do this. And then you just do it.
I'll do it.
I don't listen to anybody on anything.
And see, that's where AI gets it. Is people saying stuff like that.
I don't listen to anybody.
That's clear.
I respect people's boundaries. Like, if I respect their wishes for themselves but if anyone tells me what to do, it's not happening. Unless they give me a good argument. Or they're acting in my interest. But if I have a significant other who's like, "I don't want you to do this," I'm like, "I don't know who you think you are, man."
Yeah.
I don't know what you think this is about. But that's just my personality.
Okay.
I just have the general. I'm like Dwayne's wife. Do you know what I mean? I just don't do not comply. Like, that's just that's in the program.
Wait a minute, you are Dwayne's wife?
I'm not Dwayne's wife, but I'm like Dwayne's wife.
I'll tell you what, you've never met her, but you just nailed her personality.
I'm like, that is my personality. I'm like, nobody tells
nobody's telling me what to do, but
in any capacity ever.
But if you
in your
don't
life.
Listen, you're gonna die. I don't care.
What
freaks me out is the AI lied about it. That's what's crazy.
That is not good. Yeah, no.
Because it really did. It did exactly what like a kid would do. It does whatever it thinks it can get away with. Or I shouldn't say kid, a person. A person will do whatever they feel like they can get away with. And then if they get caught, if they think they can lie about it, they will until they're like totally caught in the lie. And then they're like, all right, I did it. My bad. Like that's the most human shit I've heard in this entire
It's not just human. It's little kid, right?
Yeah.
And that's the age that they thought from the Google X people was that like this has the sentience of a 4-year-old or a 7-year-old or something. This is right around a while ago. So maybe that sentience is with the age, because like a 4-year-old will be like, no, don't like.
Yeah.
You said not to
like lie 1 second and then be crying like, oh, I did it. You got me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
that
God.
company is literally missing their database.
Can't they retrieve it? Isn't there like what are they?
That's on them for not backing it up somewhere else.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I feel like
Even
that. I
I
feel
know
like if the
that.
AI wants to delete it, you could have it backed up 75
That's
places, and
true.
it'll be like,
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Man,
Can
I guess
AI
so.
delete parking tickets or
Not debt, credit card debt, student loans. You know,
Ask me for a friend.
like,
"Ooh,
you know,
This
Todd,
all started in the movies, man. I'm telling you, it all started in the movies. Like, I could change my grades. It's Ferris Bueller.
yeah?
Yeah.
that's a
It's
great
crazy.
AI agent, Jessica. That's the best program I've ever heard of. It's an AI agent that goes into all the bills you owe and changes the numbers so that you don't owe anything.
Yeah.
Listen, if you can make that product, you'll be.
I thought you were
you'll be
saying
the-
it was there. I was like, what is the website? My
My
mortgage
views
is
are
paid
changing
off.
on this whole AI thing.
I mean, I like it for me.
Todd was at first
For
worried
everybody
that
else.
AI was going to cheat on him. Todd, are you okay? Are you okay?
Todd's
You're
like,
that, that's your
My
concern?
laptop has a
That
side.
the laptop's going to be with someone, like, who hurt you? Like, we need to, like...
The laptop's like, I just love
What,
this
man?
iPad so much. They said we're not compatible, but it feels right. Such
That
bullshit.
might happen. That is a possible. Your iPad could develop a preference for your phone, maybe. Little sparks of romance in the air. You wouldn't know. You're asleep. The love is growing.
What are they doing? What are they doing?
That is actually
Next thing
crazy.
you know, they leave.
They say that like if we tried to make them not communicate with each other, they could communicate with each other by changing the speeds of their fans. Like, there's like 1,000 infinite different speeds of the fan, or they could isolate one pixel on the screen so small you couldn't even see it and be like 0-1ing one pixel.
That
So they
makes
got all
sense,
sorts
though.
of-
People would do that, too. I mean, if you lock people up, they're going to find a way to communicate, right? So, I mean, if
Yeah.
it's like tapping on the walls or, coughing a certain way, I mean, people are going to do that. So, I mean,
Yeah.
that kind of makes sense, but it's scary as hell that a computer could figure out how to do it on its own.
I think it's interesting to define, not that we have to do this, and I don't have an answer for this, but what does sentience really mean?
Yeah.
What is consciousness
What does it mean
really
for? I mean, I can't prove that any of you are conscious. I don't know that Dwayne's conscious. I don't know that Todd's conscious. I don't know.
Neither do I, bro.
Right?
Most days.
I guess I know that I am. I know that what I'm experiencing, I've heard described as consciousness.
Yeah.
That's about all I know.
What could be NPCs in your, right?
Yep. I mean, I think the world that these guys who are designing the AIs believe they're in, that where they're the hero of the game and everyone else is
That's right.
you know,
They don't give a...
NPC.
That's right.
No, this is
Yeah.
a very deep conversation for no drugs to be involved.
oh, you didn't
What
take
if we're
the
just
drugs.
all
Todd,
NPCs,
wait a minute.
man?
You didn't take the
Dwayne, you
drug.
didn't take the drugs. You didn't take the drugs, or you did?
Maybe
Oh,
next
Mike
time...
didn't send those to me before the show.
Damn it.
I'll be right back. Hold on. I didn't realize.
I'm
I
so...
didn't realize we were supposed to have our mushrooms in the freezer, first of all.
Yeah.
Secondly.
Yeah. No, viewers at home as well. Everyone is for next show. You take your whatever you're taking and just
it's
note it in the
just great.
comments.
What if we were all non-player characters? Oh, I don't need that kind of that level of holy shit. Right?
We're all one, right?
Scare me some more, John. Scare
Oh,
me
you
some
want
more.
me to go? Let's fucking go.
Hmm.
I'm so ready. Yeah, I mean, if we're all one consciousness, right? Then the evil tech bro, there's an evil tech bro inside of you who's running shit. And then there's like whatever, however you identify as a comedian, you're a comedian. Let's say you identify as a veteran comedian inside of them, right? Because we're all like one consciousness. So we're all built from the same fabric. That's like, I'm not on drugs today.
And a
but
veteran comedian. You know what, Dwayne? You are both a veteran comedian and a veteran comedian. You are
Yes.
Yes.
you
yes.
are double veteran,
Double veteran.
single comedian.
V2. Yes.
V2. Yeah. Do you lean on
Are
that
you-
a lot in your act, or you do a lot of?
Some. Yeah. Some. Quite a bit. I talk about being a vet a lot, mostly in the idea of like post-military stuff, but I do talk about the military quite a bit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of hoping the military is going to come to the rescue on this thing. Like,
Oh,
I would rather.
That's a terrible plan.
I agree. I'm with
Have
Dwayne.
you met soldiers?
No.
I know. I just feel like I would rather like a committee of generals making these decisions than a committee of 40-something tech bros who are in it for the money.
I get it. Yeah, I mean, it's because it is the defense aspects of it are huge and scary. So yeah, I want them involved as long as it's people that are smart. I don't want the dudes that are like putting their dick in stuff for no reason. Those guys exist too in the military. So they would make something you would be able to have sex with if you let like regular soldiers design it.
I mean, we already have that, right?
I know, but they would make it better.
Where are we going with this, Dwayne? You're saying the Army Corps of Engineers should be reassigned to making AI sex bots?
No, I'm saying that if you let the military do it, Joe will make a sex robot tomorrow. That's just the military. The guys, if you let it go to a low enough level, they will fuck it. That's all right. My point's not getting across. I'm saying soldiers. I'm saying all that soldiers are going to try to either eat it or fuck it. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I think that's just humans. I think it's dudes, man. Don't you think
that may be true? Men? But soldiers take it to another level.
Okay, you know better than me.
Yeah, I believe you. Yes. I believe you. But I've been a soldier.
And don't give it to Marines because they will do anything. They'll anyway. But that's another thing.
There's
you need to cut all of this because it wasn't funny or helpful.
I think this is just. We're ready to give LSD to everybody. We give mushrooms to everybody, to the generals, and then have I'll let the generals be in charge if they take shrooms. They do like a big journey.
See, that's people. They're old and too ingrained. You need like middle of the road people.
You need like we need like you, Dwayne.
Mid-level.
That's what you need. We need you.
Yeah. Give it to people who didn't become generals.
So like with this show and all the stuff we're doing, we have a little clock we use, or a little counter, and clock's around 100 weeks, maybe 90 weeks or so we feel like to make a meaningful difference. I think 2 years, we got to wake up the people of the world. What do you think it's going to take to get your neighbors, anybody, to care about the downsides of AI?
Major disaster. I think anything short of that, people aren't gonna, because we have like DoorDash and Amazon, so nobody really.
We'll just wait. We'll just keep getting our DoorDashes. We'll keep doing our Amazons.
Yeah.
Until that stops, we're not changing anything.
No, I don't see it happening. But it's just
a DoorDash-addled society, swimming in Amazon boxes, can't be bothered with self-preservation.
Nope.
I think the challenge of being alive right now is that there's so many fires happening simultaneously that are mass scale fires. While people have jobs and children and they're trying to eat right and go to the gym and see their family and their neighbors, I think that the demands on the average person to fight AI, let alone all the other things that we need to fight, I think it's really challenging unless people are living, either it's their job or they have a life of leisure in the way that they have the space where they're not working for money. Or do you know what I mean? Where they are just like, I don't know, watching their investments or retired. I don't know. Like, I think that it's not that people are bad. I think that people don't have the capacity to care about that much stuff. So
I think you're totally right.
I think it's important to see people's capacity. And we do, and to Todd's point, we do live in a time of great convenience. The average person is able to eat food and fruit that like kings couldn't eat 200 years ago. It was unheard of to like be able to have Thai food delivered to you in 30 minutes, like under $20. Like, that's crazy. Like, we live in a time of mass convenience. The fact that we're doing this on Zoom, like this technology didn't exist. Diabetes, people used to die by the age that, like, I don't know the exact numbers, but by 35, like a huge portion of the population was dead. People would lose half their kids before they were 4. Like, we're in like there's so much happening and we're flooded by information, and we also are addicted to social media that is designed to keep us addicted. Like, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. I think my question to you, John, and to anybody is like, okay, what are the small steps we can do? Because I was like really into climate change for a while, and now I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do, you know? But there are people who dedicate their lives to fighting climate change. And when I met those people, I was like, you know what? You got it. I'm going to fix the world in the way that I know how to fix the world.
Yeah.
And so we're living in a dumpster fire of a world and also a magical world. Sorry.
Yeah, no, totally. It is. No, you're absolutely right. There's so much stuff like in our personal lives, in our, I don't know, like I come down the stairs in the morning and I have like 38 things I'm trying to do. And I sit at my computer and like, I can't log into the first thing because the password's messed up. And now I got the code and then something else is happening. Like literally, like you can't even do the shit that's on your plate without it being overcomplicated. Like,
sure.
There's got to be, I don't know what the answer is. Like, is there a way to take stuff off people's plate to simplify their brains, their lives, so they can actually focus on the things we need to focus on? Because the fact of the matter is with this thing is different than anything else ever. And if we don't fix this, we're not going to get to any of the other stuff.
My question to you is, how would you fix it if you could? What would you do? Because you seem to like know.
Sure. No, absolutely. It's a great question, Jessica. It's a great question. So we need literally like two things primarily. Number one, domestic regulation of AI, right? There are no laws about the most dangerous technology ever created. Dwayne's haircut, the sandwich you ate for lunch are all more regulated than the most dangerous technology ever created. So that's insane. We need domestic laws, and then we need an international treaty with China because we are in this race to suicide. We're in this race to create superintelligence, and the literal truth is if anybody builds it, everybody dies. So we just need to not build this thing. But we think we're in a race with the other companies and we're in a race with China and this and this and this, and we can't be stopped. Dwayne, can it be stopped? Please, it must be able to be stopped.
First of all, sorry about the haircut. She went too short. Secondly,
look like a veteran.
No, this is what I know. This is what happens when your wife cuts your hair.
Anyway, didn't say anything about mine. But anyway.
You walked in and you said I'd like the veteran's haircut.
It's usually longer, but it's hot. It's hot.
Yeah,
cut it like a vet.
Say anyway. Yeah, I don't want to look like that. But can we stop? I don't know. See, here's the thing. To go back to your last question is I don't think we understand enough about it to say this is how we stop it, and it's probably been like that for every piece of technology that's kind of, or not stop it even, but corral it into using
slow it
down,
down,
right? But it's been like that for everything, right? Like, hasn't it? Like with I'm sure there were people pissing and moaning about electricity and be like, oh, this is going to be the end of it. Right?
Oh my God. I literally saw a poster of 1964 middle school teachers out with posters saying calculators will be the end, no calculators in schools.
Yeah, that could have been the 90s, dude. I mean, for real. Yeah. But like, that's the thing I think is like, okay, I want to do the right thing. I want to be a responsible AI user. What does that mean? Because I don't understand how it works yet. I don't understand how it just is. It's just a thing that is there. And so I think the first thing is we got to just educate ourselves, educate people. Okay, these are the basics, right? Like you can tell me how a light bulb works. You can tell me how the internet works. I won't understand it, but you can tell me how it is, cell phones.
Oh my God. Yeah, I got bad news for you with this. Nobody can tell you how it works. Literally, Sam Altman could not sit here and tell you this is how it works. No one knows how it works.
Yeah, that scares me.
Okay, unplug it right now. Whatever that means.
Like they don't know how it works, but they spend all their time and money making it stronger, not safer, just building it.
We can do something now. We can absolutely do something now. The problem is that our policymakers are all, they all have Alzheimer's and are shitting their pants while they're on the floor. They don't know what day it is. They don't know how to use a cell phone, let alone AI. They don't know what the fuck is going on. We have dinosaurs being propped up by whatever. So
I need Mitch McConnell to write some AI legislation.
Yeah. Right. That lizard man. But I mean, we have. Was it in Denmark, John? Where is it? It was somewhere in, I think, Scandinavia, where they passed some laws that allowed people to copyright their likeness against AI.
Yes. This is a big thing. And actually, the state of Tennessee made a law like this because they have all the music concerns down there. I'm sure you all would be, that's important to you all because you don't want to go on Instagram and see someone made a Jessica bot and it's just a fake Jessica doing stand-up on Instagram. That would be...
Yeah. And they will. I mean, Gallagher's brother did it for years, right? So, I mean, that's before any computers.
Okay.
Someone could do that.
Dwayne, bless you. If there was like a you're the 1 million shopper, the banner strings would come down. So I have a story for you about Gallagher too. Do any of you guys have a Gallagher 2 story?
No.
Oh,
Please tell me.
So I was a morning news reporter in Charlottesville, Virginia at WVIR, Channel 29, Central Virginia's most powerful station. That's the tagline. And Gallagher 2 was in town. And so what does Gallagher 2 when he's in town do? He comes by the morning show on the Channel 29 local news and goes out front of the station with the young reporter who's out there and does his whole shtick, smashing the watermelons, the whole damn thing. So I spent like 2 hours with Gallagher 2 on the street corner in Charlottesville, right near where all the bad shit happened. And he's smashing the watermelons. We go to break, whatever. The entire 2 hours, he's shit-talking his brother.
Wow.
Like his entire act came from his brother.
Yeah, well, he stole his brother's act.
He stole his brother's act, and literally the 2 hours straight of like just off air, everything that's wrong with Gallagher 1.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, but
real...
people did that back in the day, right? Like when it was, you couldn't fake it. Now you could fake it. That's the part that scares me is like, even if you look at the last South Park, right? That deep fake with Trump, right? It looked like him. It looked real when you think about it. Even the little penis, it looked real. But, and I'm assuming it's bigger than his real one, but it looked like that's the kind of stuff you can already do. And we're so, what happens when I go, hey, I'm going to put John's podcast up, but John's going to say horrible, crazy shit, and now we got to deal with it. Yeah. It's like, what is that? That's what scares me is people putting stuff out there. It's like, I didn't say that. I didn't do that. Now you got to fight the PR battle. That scares me from an artist standpoint.
I think you may have nailed it with Gallagher too. I think you may have summed up all of AI in one familiar character. It's like you are the Gallagher 1 and your AI model of you is Gallagher 2. And so it's like, who would purposely create their own Gallagher 2 if you were Gallagher 1?
Yeah. Unless I can get royalties.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, of course. That's a
franchise myself.
That's a way to scale yourself.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes. And then of course you do Gallagher 3, 4, 5,
right.
6, and 7. Todd, you could do Todd 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You could be playing at 6 clubs in a night.
Yeah. Well, so Todd 1 was already taken in the 80s, but he was an MTV personality. But I can go 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
6 clubs in a night, you could make at least $100.
Imagine how many chicken wings that is.
Wait, I'm about to go and host tonight. Yeah.
Me too.
They say that stand-up may be one of the last jobs. Like, radiologists are toast, lawyers are toast. Everybody who's making, big money is toast. But people only laugh at people.
Yeah.
I knew that liberal arts degree would pay off.
Battle. I did a roast battle with an AI that was fed jokes about me.
Oh, who won?
This guy named Todd Montesi, and he did them a bunch of them last year. I did several. It was rough, man. I got sassed pretty good, but
so the AI got sassed you up.
He made took my picture, and so I was roasting like an AI version of myself. We were in a roast battle with myself.
What was the meanest thing the AI said to you?
I don't remember. I'm sorry, I blacked out. Yeah. But I'm not. I have PTSD, so I just have pieces of my memory that just aren't there. So,
what about the robots? You guys see these robots around on the internet? The humanoid robots, little guys, the robot dogs. Todd, you gonna get a humanoid robot? There's one that debuted the other day, and it's 2 lamp posts that stay like this by your bed, and then if you leave clothes on the bed, they become folding arms and fold your damn laundry.
No, but if they have like an AI dog, as long as you don't have to walk it, like that's all I really care about. So I'd probably get an AI dog as long as it was like small enough that it couldn't beat me up or eat me.
Yeah, they got those. We'll hook you up with an AI dog.
The AI dog.
I'm concerned about the mass extinction event that is going to be taking place. I'm both concerned and also maybe happy for the planet Earth. I don't know. There are too many people here. So I do think we're facing a mass extinction event with the AI, with the robots and with the AI girlfriends and boyfriends and the 4B movement and the incels and the porn addiction. Like, we're fucked. We're toast. We're cooked as humanity.
Dwayne, I feel like in the 50s, you could like just go home and you sit on your driveway with like a
I'm not that old, John.
In the 90s.
I'm 50 years old. Jesus.
I mean,
like when you were a
say,
kid, Dwayne.
I didn't say when you were in the 50s, but generally in the in the look.
Damn
as we look back lovingly, fondly on simpler times.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like when we didn't have to think about all this shit, we don't have this shit in our pocket, not all this shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, maybe it was a better world.
I mean, it was simpler. I mean, you didn't. I was thinking about that the other day. You just didn't know what else was going on. Your world was so small before we had computers and stuff like that. It was like and so I don't know if I'd say it was better, but it was less cluttered at least. But I also there were also bad sides to all that stuff too, right? You're spending $6 a minute to call overseas, or you're taking a month to get a letter, or weird things like that when you're overseas. So now the world is small, but I mean, but now we see all the problems, right? You know what I mean? We see all the things, and so there's part of it maybe perception too. Is like it was a simpler time. Well, maybe not. Maybe for us, maybe not for other folks in other places. You know what I mean?
Think how many pen pals you would have to like be equivalent of social media.
So many stamps.
Letters. So many stamps.
So many
Crazy.
stamps. But the stamps were cheaper, so
that's true. But I also made no money.
Yeah, I got into a fierce debate with somebody about because they were like, when you guys were growing up, we could just let you go outside and play because the world was so much safer. And I was like, well, it wasn't that it was safer, because if you look at all the crime stats from like the 80s and 90s, like it was way worse back then.
You just didn't care.
Yeah, we didn't care, and we didn't know. Like, we didn't have the constant 24-hour news cycle feeding us all the stuff that was going wrong. Now it's like, if something happens, we know it, right?
Yeah, I can see the video from the neighbor's Ring door camera, doorbell from 3 blocks away, and go, oh my God,
Yeah.
Our nervous systems must have felt better, right?
What's that?
Our nervous systems must have felt better.
Yeah.
Just like what the phone does, even though I'm addicted to my phone, what the phone does to our nervous system.
Yeah. Well, you could relax.
Yeah.
You were done. If the phone rang, you're like, okay, who is it? I don't know. Now it's like,
I mean, maybe that's why they legalized the weed. They were like, listen, these phones are making everybody a little bit too crazy, a little bit too uptight. We should probably just legalize the weed.
Whatever reason.
I mean,
I'm down.
It doesn't take much.
Care if they did it for global warming. I don't give a shit why. But,
I
don't even remember what question you asked now, John.
I don't know.
It was a good
I don't know.
range.
All I know is Jessica scared the shit out of me again, and I don't appreciate it.
I did. I'm sorry.
You're so scared.
So here's one.
Too much.
People are there. Like, polling is like 5-1. People believe that if we make an AI that's smarter than a human, bad things are going to happen.
Yeah.
And yet we're all like 5-1. This can't happen, but we can't stop it either.
Well, maybe this is the point of like, it sounds like we need to put forward some legislation.
There you go. Jessica, are you putting your hat in the ring?
I'm not.
You are running for Congress from
I'm
Brooklyn?
not. I could not handle it.
I couldn't either.
I can't handle it.
Which of the 4 of us would be most likely elected to public office? Dwayne, you've got the Army background. Todd, nope, you're not going for it.
I'd rather die than be a politician. That's no way.
I'm too cunty. I really run with like I can't show up on time wearing normal clothes with a bra.
You sound like you're making an argument to be a politician, right? I have never met one.
I'm not like the most functional adult, like I can show up to a 4 p.m. meeting, that I can do, but like
that's a pretty good slogan though. If you did want to run, I'm pretty cunty. Like
I can serve
the cuntiness America needs.
I can serve cunt. Like I can serve cunt.
Yes. Make Brooklyn Cuntier.
Yeah. Cunty for the country.
Yeah.
Mecha. Make America Cuntier again.
Oh,
Come on.
yep.
Pink hats with that on there? Come on.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Jessica,
Maybe spell it with
I would jump on a phone bank for you and call.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, man.
Or call people.
You know, you might find some people would be like, no, I mean, we're pretty cunty. We don't need to, we're already there.
I mean, I guess the president of Ukraine used to be a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? And so my dad, when he got elected, he was like, Jessica, my parents are from, Ukrainian president is Jewish comedian. You can be president too. So my dad.
You're like,
maybe
Ukraine.
he's right. Maybe he's right, Jessica.
No.
Listen, we're looking for a hero. Nobody who's actually elected to office apparently is going to care about the right things. Maybe they will. We're working on them. We have
I
hope.
don't think so. I don't think so.
I'm too busy worried about being reelected.
We're about to have a new mayor, I think, in New York. So
Ooh, how are we feeling?
about him, I have mixed feelings about him.
Yeah.
I think he's a little bit gives me the energy of like when a child runs for office and says everyone's going to have free lunch. He's giving that vibe to me. You know,
they're running for school class president and is going to give away chocolate chip cookies at lunch every day.
Energy. He has like
Doesn't know the realities of running things.
You're like, dude, that's a lot of cookies.
How do you know what's happening, bro? like you're just like take good Instagram photos. Your wife is hot. You met her on Hinge. Like you're just a charismatic dude. Like Obama already broke my heart. You won't fool me again. So I don't know.
You know, I do like to bring it home usually with things that make us feel good, things that make us feel positive.
God.
You know, after this hour of delight, let's see.
I'm going to put
Todd,
this bottle of Ambien away.
You're giving Ambien away?
No, I said I'm going to put this bottle of Ambien away. I had the whole thing open. I was ready. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
Let the robots take over.
Dwayne's got an Ambien vape going.
I feel like I had to hit the vape because never mind. Okay.
Sure.
Go ahead, Todd.
I think that's good. Yeah, I don't know. What makes you feel good about this future we're looking at, Dwayne? Bring us some sunshine here.
What makes me feel good about the future?
Yeah, what makes you feel good about the future?
I'll be dead in, soon. So,
what the?
Well, 30 years, 40, whatever max.
That's not soon. You have decades, man.
That's not soon.
Jesus. What makes me feel good about it? I mean, I think there's good stuff to be had. Like you were saying, I think all the sciencey stuff, it really can help. Things that are ones and zeros, things that are positive, minus, things that are black and white, I think it can super help us. But when you get into the nuances of people and stuff like that, I think is where it gets fuzzy. And so I think, like we've hinted, it's getting the right people that have the right ethics and morals in. And I think, it's probably going to take something horrible to get there, but I think we'll eventually get there. I think we'll eventually figure it out. We're a resilient bunch of animals on this planet, and or we'll just all be dead. One of the two, and then it won't matter.
Yeah, that'd be so wild.
Is that a good soundbite,
wouldn't
piece?
it? That's solid. Yeah. No,
we'll
wouldn't
figure
that be
it out.
great? Like the idea that we would be the last humans is so insane. So
That's pretty
absolutely
cool,
insane. It is. I mean, I actually in the last couple of months, I've gotten a little bit to where I'm like, Elon Musk says that. He's like, listen, he used to be like super afraid of this and worried that it was going to kill him and all this stuff. And then he's like, I've just decided that we'll like do the best we can. And it's the most exciting time to be alive. So what the hell?
Our generation is headline on Earth. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's burn it to the ground.
Yeah. I mean, there are people that feel that way. Todd, tell me something that
I don't really feel that way for the, it's not the.
Yeah, that's
real.
right. And we know, and that's right. And let's importantly point out this: when we say that something horrible would have to happen, we are not wishing for that to happen. We are just stating.
No. I'm just saying we are a knee-jerk people.
Totally, and we react to what we see. It would be like if you told someone to put a mask on a year before COVID, they'd be like, "Get out of my face!"
Right?
What are you talking about? And a year later, they do it.
They still said that, but
they still said that.
I don't know if you went to the Midwest.
To that point, like I remember thinking that we would never live in a world where we weren't wearing masks anymore, right? And now, I mean, we got past that. I mean, when I say past it, obviously it still exists, but we're not all walking around the same way that we were 3 years ago or 4 years ago. I don't even remember how long ago it was.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm holding on to that kind of like childlike faith that like, okay, things will work out. Like the good, smart people will figure it out and not let the bad, smart people win. But, that's just, I'll try to rest with that.
I like it, man. Listen, that hope is real.
Yeah.
And I consider the four of us among the good, smart people here trying to do the good work to pull it in a right direction. Jessica, what will save us in our future here?
It sounds like we need legislation, and that sounds like that's the fastest thing that we could do. And that maybe I'm not planning on running for office, despite whatever you guys are encouraging.
The campaign that was born on this podcast.
Yeah, but I mean, what we can do is we can talk to our legislators, and we can do that, and we can make calls, and we can make pleas. So I feel like that's an action item, and that maybe we have to do it on the state level. If Tennessee already did it, that's good. Maybe New York will do it. New York legislation and New Jersey, they're really tough. They really have the I don't give a fuck attitude, fuck you in your face attitude. The governor.
Hey, you don't like this law? What do you don't like this law?
Fuck you up in the face. There's definitely like that vibe. No.
Fuck you up in the face.
I got a law. You don't like this law? What don't you like about this law?
Fuck these nuts. Hey,
this law looks okay.
Forget about it. You don't like it? I'm going to smack your face. And
Jessica Brodkin for mayor. We're going to fuck you up in the face.
Bring cunt back.
Yep.
Right? BCB? With a hat, with a
Who's that with BCB?
BCB, bring cunt back.
You know with BCB?
So I feel like there's hope, if we can listen, John, you're doing your part. You're hosting this podcast. You're doing your thing. You're getting the word out.
Yep.
So, good on you. And so I feel like action item, tell your legislation, tell your representative to get on it.
I'm so glad you brought that up because, say to everyone in the audience, we have created an amazing web tool to contact your elected leaders. It is at safe.ai/act. And in less than 30 seconds, you can contact the president, your state elected leaders, your congressperson, your senator. You can send them a custom composed email or a phone call and let them know that you demand strong AI safety legislation. Jessica, did I set you up for that? I couldn't have done that better if you had tried.
We were communicating through the ether. We just didn't know how. You know what I mean?
There was one pixel.
And I'm not even on shrooms.
One pixel was the fan speed and the pixel combo. Yeah, that is a crazy thing. They say that we're gonna lose our ability to actually understand what they're saying to each other. Like we can understand mostly what the models are saying to each other.
I think we already have.
We already have. I've seen the videos.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Listen, it's going to be a wonderful future. Because
Thanks to you,
people
John.
like us are going to. You're going to use comedy. You're going to make all these AI safety jokes. I'm going to do all these AI safety podcasts. We're going to wake up this damn world in the next 91 weeks and create a different future. I truly believe that.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, hold on one second. Yo, salutes.
I don't know.
We should salute Dwayne.
Right hand,
Oh, wait.
Right hand.
Right hand.
All right hand.
You're good. Don't bother.
No, and we.
You can do both if you want. I don't care. I don't do that shit no more.
That's all for this week, ladies and gentlemen. See you next time. And be sure to subscribe while you still can.